All right, this is quiz 9. Quiz 9 study guide. Thomas, move to the left for me. And number 1, yeah, move to the left for me. Slide your desk to the left. You've got y equals x plus 5. And you've got y equals negative 5x minus 1. Now, the first thing you check is the slopes. And you can check the y-intercepts as well. Remember, if the slopes are the same, then there's no solutions. If the slopes are the same and the y-intercepts are the same, meaning the equations are the same, then there's infinite solutions. Okay, but in this case, neither of those are true. So we said that you take x plus 5 and you make it equal to negative 5x minus 1. You take this and you put it here, and you take this and it goes here. And then you solve for x. So you add 5x to each side. So 6x plus 5 is equal to negative 1. You subtract 5 from each side. (6x) equals negative 6. And then you divide both sides by 6. Set it right there. So x is equal to negative 1. Once you know what x is equal to, then you substitute. So you take this equation and you write it down here, but where there's an x, you put the value of x. So you write y equals, the value of x is negative 1, so it's negative 1 plus 5. So your y is going to be equal to negative 1 plus 5 is 4. So you've got your x value, you've got your y value, and you list your answer as a point on the coordinate plane. So this would be negative 1, 4. That is your solution. Any questions on that problem? Number 2. Y equals negative 3x plus 2. And y equals negative 3x plus 4. When you check the slopes for both of these lines, they have the same slope. They have the same slope, but different y-intercept. Okay, these negative 3's are the same. That represents the slope. This is your y-intercept, positive 2, and this one has a y-intercept of positive 4. So there is no solution. Same slope, different y-intercept means no solution. Number 3. Y equals negative 5x minus 2. Y plus 2 equals negative 5x. The first equation is in slope-intercept form. The second equation is not. So you have to put in y equals mx plus b form. All right, put this equation in y equals mx plus b form. So you have to subtract 2 from each side. So when you do that, y is equal to your negative 5x minus 2. So these are your two equations in slope-intercept form. And they have the same slope, and same y-intercept. They have the same slope and same y-intercept. There are, here's your answer, infinite solutions. If the slopes are the same, and the y-intercepts are the same, the two equations represent the same line. And if that's the case, there are infinite solutions. Is everybody caught up? Look at the difference in the problems. In this problem, same slope, different y-intercept. That means no solution. In this problem, same slope, same y-intercept. That means infinite solutions. Understand the difference of the two. Number 4. You've got y equals x plus 6. And y equals 2x. The slopes are not the same. So when the slopes are not the same, and they're both equal to y, then make them equal to each other. So x plus 6 is equal to 2x. You're going to solve for x. So subtract x from each side. And 6 is equal to x. If 6 is equal to x, then you're going to substitute. You can substitute into either equation. It doesn't matter. So if you do y equals, replace the x with a 6. 6 plus 6. So y is equal to 12. And again, your solution will get written as a point on the coordinate plane. So your solution is 6, 12. Number 5, you got negative 12x minus y equals 6. You got 17x plus y equals 4. Your first step is to put both equations in y equals mx plus b form. Alright, that's the first thing you got to do here. You want a shortcut? Let me show you a shortcut here. Do you see how there's a negative y and then there's a positive y? Okay? When you see that, your shortcut is, let's see, shortcut. Real important. Add the equations. Add the equations. And watch what happens. If you take negative 12x and you add 17x to it, you get 5x. Negative 12x plus 17x. We're going to add the equations. That's the shortcut. So when you add the x's together, you get positive 5x. When you add the y's together, what's negative y plus y?
Nothing.
It's 0, isn't it? So it goes away. It equals 10, doesn't it? Major shortcut. So divide both sides by 5. The 5's cancel. And x equals 2. So if you know what x equals, you can substitute. And when you do, you'll write 17 times 5 plus y equals 4. And 17 times 5, so 85 plus y is equal to 4. And you can subtract 85 from each side. So y is equal to negative 81. Yeah, I don't know why I put a 5 in here. That shouldn't be a 5, should it? When we substitute where there's an x, we put a 2. 17 times 2 is 34. And we subtract 34 from each side. And 4 minus 34 would be negative 30. So your solution would be 2, negative 30. All right, we're going to take number 6 off the study guide. And we're going to scratch number 6. I think you got enough work to do tomorrow on just those 5 problems. Okay? So cancel number 6 on the study guide.